We are here talking about Littlelands, which is an adorable cross between a life simulator and action RPG in a way. So,
Yeah.
what can you tell us about it?
Yeah, exactly right. Littlelands, we basically call it a cozy quest. So, as you say, we're really trying to mix those two genres. You know, when I would play Zelda games, I love them, I would play them, have a great time. But then once I finished the quest, I almost had this sense of, well, now what? I want to live in this world. It's so beautiful, and I don't have anything to really do. And then similarly, when we would play, these sort of lifestyle games, I also love them, but I would almost feel this sense of, I grew my farm and caught the fish, and I want like a little more. I want to, hey, I want to go in the woods and explore and discover some sort of dungeon to explore. So really, we just felt each of those kind of lacked the elements of the other. So let's make one cohesive world that features the best of all those worlds.
The game has some familiar looking UI elements, but the actual art style is very unique and I love it a lot. So, what kind of inspired that?
Yeah, I think certainly a lot of the visuals from the Link's Awakening Switch remake that they did, where it has this beautiful, almost toy-like, everything kind of is made out of like plastic or clay. It just is so playful. And so that was a big inspiration, but certainly just the soul of some of these other games that we love, like Pokemon and, of course, as we said, Animal Crossing, Stardew, just that playful, toy-like quality just felt like such a good fit for the atmosphere we want to build and kind of the experience we want people to have, where it's relaxing, it's fun, it's got a little quirky, it's kind of got a little sense of humor. And so it just, that art style really fits that whole vision.
How long have you been working on this, and what's your planned goal for release on this?
Yeah, absolutely. So the game started in January of 2022. I'm one of the co-developers, but it was actually started by the guy I work with, Rafael Martin, who's based out of Spain, who's an incredibly talented dude who does the lead programming and the art for the game. And so he started the project. I joined about 6 months later in the summer of 2022, and I've been focusing a little more on level design and some of the writing and other sort of production-y stuff. But, on a two-person team, we both kind of wear all the hats at some point. So we've been working on it for a little over 2 years. Our big focus right now is working on a public demo, which we're working towards for a later in 2024 release for the demo on PC through Steam. Beyond that, we don't have anything concrete, but our big focus right now is the public demo later this year.
And wearing all the hats is why there's so many great hats in the game too, of course.
Yes, indeed. It's a big inspiration as the developer to wear so many hats. We had to have a lot of really good headwear in the game. So as you got to see in your play session, you got a really cool sideways cap to start, and there's many other things that you can wear, for hats in the game as well. Indeed.
And if people want to get more information on the game, where can they go?
Yes, absolutely. So we have a Steam page right now for the game you can check out, and please wish list. It's Littlelands, and you can also follow us on Twitter. There's a Littlelands account. I think it's at Littlelands. And then Raphael's account is at HyperMegapixel. I'm at Creamer Kyle C.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. It was an absolute pleasure.